Let's see, am I doing anything tomorrow this time? Well, I could end up casting this again.
You could.
What? Yeah, why can't they just do it now earlier? It would make my
I
life
have
so
no
easy.
idea, man. A lot of talking within that. Now, welcome everybody. This is another Gold Weekly tournament, number 10 in fact. And with me here I have Foxcode.
Hello, everyone.
And I am Forsetti. Um, um,
I think yesterday's winners are conspiring against me. I think that's what's happened. Because we didn't arrange a time to do this, and they both log on right now within like a few seconds of each other. It's a bit suspicious.
oh yeah, I suppose. Now we're gonna start the veto process. Bosher is gonna pick or vote against the first map. Akalon. Okay, then it's Minari's turn. We're not gonna say Akalon today. Woo! That's how it's supposed to be. Isn't it?
Typing. Oh, right, hopefully now everyone understands everything. I've got a pretty badass lesson plan as well for this. I'm just... because they both said they're struggling with PVZ. So all I'm going to do is I'll just have a look, see what areas they've got issues with, try and help them and see if that is actually where the problem lies. And then after that, I'm going to teach them Naniwa's Immortal +1 Zealot all in.
Oh, that one's
because
dangerous.
it is just imbalanced, quite frankly.
Well,
Problem-
Akalon, Whirlwind and Derelict is out, so we still have Yonsu, Frost, and... oh, Yonsu's out. So now we have Frost, Polar Knight, and Belshir Vestige.
Type. Okay. Actually, I wonder if they're watching. It would be a lot easier way to say it.
Yeah, I'm just picking random maps here for...
Cool, that's fine.
oh, I'm not gonna play. I'm always so eager to do that.
Indeed you are. So the first map is Polar Knight. Oh, more. That's actually froze my StarCraft chat. That was quite cool.
What?
Dream DT sent me another message just as I was clicking on Team Bloodless chat, and it got stuck for a few seconds.
Oh,
Aha, it's fixed.
great. Now, we can see a Protoss versus Zerg. I think Minari is actually best with Zerg. And I kind of thought Bosher was a Terran, seeing as he has the Hellbat symbol.
Nice. I'm not sure what I think about this map still for PvZ. It can be annoying that if Zerg takes the back third, which they don't normally because they've got to break
Zergs
the
has
rocks.
a lot of openings and you have no ramp to defend against and non-line of sight mobs.
Yeah, it's both the third bases. If you take the one that's far away, it's kind of you've just got to worry about defending in a line, but it can be quite hard to get there.
Then
at times.
there's this rock behind right into the natural. I mean,
Oh yeah.
that thing is just silly.
Now, personally on this map against Zerg, I do actually like going for a really fast third, but the problem is I always forget that that secret base at the back is there. So every time I do some kind of all-in or an attack and I kill Zerg's third, I'm like, yeah, I killed the third base, when it's actually their fourth base. Third's hidden
Oh,
at
yeah.
the back rocks, and I forget about it. I'm like, how can they possibly be alive?
Exactly. Now, in the bottom right corner, we have the new contender, the Zerg player, Bosher.
Oh, yeah. Oh, what timing.
It's great timing to...
I thought
Oh.
Skype had froze there. Oh no, apparently not. And in the top left, in the slightly darker pink, also known as purple, we have our Protoss Minari.
Oh, yeah.
Oh
That's
yeah.
pretty strange though. Minari plays both Zerg and Protoss. Usually you see Zerg and Terran being played together, or Terran and Protoss, but rarely Protoss and Zerg. That's weird.
I've started off racing a little bit at Zerg on NA just because I just like the mechanical approach. It's with Protoss, you've got your key units, your Colossus, your Templar, and you really can't afford to lose them. You have to keep
Nope.
them alive. Whereas
Yeah.
Zerg, it's more you can afford to lose units here and
You're
there.
gonna
You've
lose
just got
anything, man.
Yeah, as long as you keep your injects up, okay. I think Minari is definitely having difficulties here.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Sick.
Sorry about that.
Sorry about that. That's some special English right there.
Indeed.
Now,
Oh. Hmm.
what should we expect to see from these players? Maybe a 15 pull from... No, 15 hatch from Bosher. 15 pull is probably not likely, but... Hey.
No. 15 hatch on the other hand, very, very likely. You should be sending the drone down now, though. Not sure why he isn't. Oh, I think I know what he's going to do, actually.
Oh.
He's either sending the drone late, yeah, he is, or he was going to proxy hatch, but yes, I think he is just sending the drone a bit late.
Oh yeah, that would actually be... Usually with proxy hatches, they also build one in the natural.
Yes.
Usually the one in the natural first.
Oh, this drone. Oh, I thought. Come on, that looks suspicious. It seems to be worried that there's some very early, super hidden tech, but I mean, when a gateway's not even built, that's not likely. I'm wondering if the proxy hatch in this corner. It's a nice location, but I mean, Minari knows the drone is there.
Yeah, but does he expect a proxy hatch though? I mean, it doesn't happen very often. It's like, Karma does that sometimes. Did you see that Bloodless Mayhem where he did that against Zero?
Oh, yes.
Oh, that was so
Well,
deadly.
Minari's wall-off's getting a little bit confusing. I don't know why you'd leave a too wide gap when you are walling off at the top of your main
Maybe
ramp.
he wants to cover it with 3 stalkers or something.
Maybe it's a bit strange. In fact, if anyone's watched a replay of Naniware when he walls off at the front of the main like this, the best way to do it is when you place your gateway, you pull it 1 hex back to leave a 1 hex wide gap, and then the cyber core just nicely fits in and finishes the block, so you just have a 1 block wide gap. Now this drone is still sitting here. This is a proxy hatchery. It's very late, but he does have...
I wonder if he's just opting in for later scout and then just saving it for later.
I think you're right. I mean, that could be very useful as well. If there was going to be a Robo or a Stargate coming down here, it would be very useful for him to know which one that is.
But then again, he is a Zerg. He can more easily just send in an Overlord than having the drone run around. I mean, the Overlord will survive for much longer. The drone will be 2-shotted from a Zealot. Now, looks like a fairly lengthy macro game from both players, really.
Until this happened, I see a building in the back of Zip's base that should not be there right now.
Roach Warren?
That's a very, very early Roach Warren. It was thrown down around 4:30.
Well, it has to be a 2-base push then, I suppose. Or
Yes.
2-base all in.
I think it is. And oh, the drone, we do have that scouting around the main now, just seeing that there's no tech there really at all. Oh, and it is going to get taken out if the mothership core continues to chase it.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, 7 roaches in production.
Yeah, and metabolic boost. So I think he's gonna go with some roachling.
Oh, yes, definitely. And this, oh my god, he's actually going up to 4 gateways. Minari, I don't know what he's doing. His cybernetics score is almost finished researching, so he
Nope.
could potentially do a warp get attack, but he's not got a proxy pylon. He's got a probe, but there's roaches coming out.
Oh yeah, I think that Munari is aiming for the late game. I think he's trying to save units and conserve that as much as he can. He doesn't care about this drone though. It hasn't done anything.
Indeed, he still should get rid of it just to deny the scouting info, but meanwhile he has a proxy pylon going up behind Zerg's third.
Ah, that's pretty nice for him.
Oh,
But it's
at
not
the
gonna
same
help him
time-
in this situation because they're
Oh,
just gonna
the
snipe.
roaches pick off that pylon. Half the production gone.
I think actually, well, actually they got both gateways. Covered?
Yes, it
That's
did.
so weird. Now the photo cannon is bent, so
But losing these sentries, the gas investment is huge. This is terrible.
yeah. I mean, this Mothership Core will not be able to kill the roaches until they've killing the entire base. Kills so slowly. Although
yeah.
there is a zealot, and now warping in another zealot. He has a lot of minerals. So, but he has only 2 gateways, so that's probably why. Seems like he's holding off though.
Yes, he is. He did kill a lot of sentries, so in reducing that sentry count is really nice, especially when Zerg is going for roaches. But at the
Yeah.
same time, income isn't too different, though. That third base is going up, but Zealots are now going to start harassing
That
that.
was actually cost effective for the Protoss here. He kind of only lost a pylon and a sentry or 2. I think he lost 2 sentries, and that's about it actually.
Indeed, now we have Lings coming back to deal with these Zealots. He cannot afford to lose this third base.
Nope.
That'd be disastrous. And I don't know, falling's not really enough, but a lot more coming down.
It was a very nice pylon placement. Unfortunately, he didn't have the gateways he needed.
Exactly.
Stop this.
And as a result of losing all his production, he's actually got over 1,000 minerals now, and that is purely because he couldn't warp in. He was trying to panic to deal with the roaches.
Yeah. Then again, you see this unpowered gateway here? I
Yeah.
kind of feel like both these pylons are in range of it, but apparently it isn't.
Yeah, it's just slightly too far away.
Yeah, I think it's touching the building though, but I bet it's not enough.
Oh, I like this. I like this choice by our Zerg. He is throwing down a spire right next to his Roach Warren. And that's a really smart play at the moment. He saw there was no Stargate up, and when Protoss do not open Stargate, early Mutalisks can be just absolutely devastating.
But they're not that early though. I predict they will pop out at around 12 minutes maybe.
Oh,
At
yes.
the earliest, so...
Retrospect, they are later than they would normally be. However, because there was some early aggression, Minari has been slowed down a bit. He lost all his sentries. He's had to replace them with a few stalkers, and ooh, he's just warped in. What, three sentries? That's really not what
he
you
has
want against
only
Mutalisks.
anti-air at this point, so I don't think that he has an issue holding off the Mutalisk attack unless... I mean, Boscher has invested heavily in that all-in attack, and it didn't quite work. But the good thing is that he it wasn't quite an all-in because he didn't follow it up. He just
Yeah.
kind of went one wave and felt okay with that.
Well, we do have a third base for Minari coming down. And these mutas, I'm wondering how much he's going to be able to build. He has 800 gas bank. That's quite a
Wow.
lot. But we do have Blink on the way for Minari. We have +1 weapons finishing up for him, and he's adding on Gateway, so he should be okay
Infestation
against
bit
it.
coming down from Boscher as well. So I wonder what his plan is at this point.
Yeah, that's kind of a bit unusual. I'm not sure why he's got that right now. I mean, I think he'd be wanting to just get his third base safe, as it is being harassed slightly by Zealots now,
Yeah.
and really get his drone count up to the magic number.
He's gonna kill this roach. Nice. He has been harassing this location pretty well at this point. I think he's killed a total of 5 workers.
Oh yeah.
Not a huge amount, but every little bit helps.
He really needs to get some Lings to go and clear up this pylon, because this is actually a major threat. 3 Zealots here can do a lot of damage. He doesn't really have
Yeah.
anything to stop that.
But look at
And
this,
now-
Templar Archives for Minari, and he is just done with Blink, so I think he will be able to hold Mutalisks when they come out.
Oh yeah,
Which
and he
they
has
are.
scouted Mutalisks at the third base, defending those Zealots, and the Mutalisks coming across the map now, but Minari's third is very undefended. He's going to have to move into position quite quickly.
Yeah, I mean, he has got 3 cannons warping in, but they may be easily killed down. And he can actually just turn around and kill the Nexus, so there's nothing stopping him from doing that.
Losing a few pros, that's always nice. More pros rallying down, this is good. He shouldn't fight against that many Stalkers, and indeed he runs.
Yeah.
Oh, nice for an overcharge
yeah.
there. Just completely denied.
Yeah, those Mutalisks have to go from door to door to find something to eat.
Indeed, and I'm not sure they're going to find anything. I mean, after all, Blink is complete, and that's quite...
Oh yeah, and now they're getting hit by Photon Overcharge as well. And the sentries, I don't think this A should follow up with this.
Oh, I like this.
Don't.
Enduring Locusts is
yeah.
searched. Oh dear. And
so this is what he wants to do. He wants to force a lot of Stalkers. So that's why he followed up with the Infestation bit so quickly. So that he can get Swarm House out, actually.
Yeah, Protoss does not have Colossus tech. I mean, he's almost got Storm researched, but even Storm, with a large number of Templar, isn't really enough to clear up the Swarm hosts.
And he got delayed by the Mutalisks sniping the pylon, actually.
So, the Lings have finally found this pylon and are going to kill it off. I'm sure that's a big relief.
Oh yeah. Good job, Zerglings. Those pylons are so annoying. Now, more Stalkers going in for Minari. This doesn't bode well for him.
No, not at all.
Small wormholes are already in the field, and the only thing that... Oh, Nidus Worm.
Well. Nidus Swarm host. I've not seen this for a while.
Oh, I've seen Mangs use it like a ton, where he kind of teleports on the entire map with the Nidus Worm. It's so cool.
It was very popular at the start. You'd get your queens out, you start spreading fruit, you build spines, spores, get your swarm hosts very
Yeah, I saw TLO doing it all the time.
Oh yes, he was a very big fan of this, but with no Colossus, this is going to be hard to deal with. I mean, if he gets lucky and he flanks the swarm host, he can blink in and pick off a lot of them, but I'm not even sure.
You will see this though, but those Templars are gonna die. Oh my god.
Oh no, that's terrible. He can't be fighting these locusts like this.
Nope.
He doesn't even have an observer to see the swarm host, even if he did get down there somehow.
Well, the storms will work anyways. He didn't have enough energy for them though, but...
So many Stalkers are going down. This is terrible.
Yeah. Well, he knows where the swarmos are right now, so if he doesn't counterattack, there's nothing in Bosher's base.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely nothing.
And he's trying to march forward with his Stalkers, but I don't know what he plans to do. I'd be actually using Time Warp to try and keep them away from this army. He cannot be afford losing all his Stalkers.
Oh.
Oh no, and the High Templar again. Are they going to survive? Just barely.
This is a very annoying style right there.
GG, well played.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm surprised he actually left the game there. He wasn't completely dead. There were a few things...
Oh, no, absolutely not. He was still in the game, but I feel that he didn't have the resources he needed.
Yeah.
So he will just slowly whittle down there. Okay, next game.
Swarm host OP.
Belshir, let's take Belshir.
I wonder if Zerg's going to go for that early roach attack again.
Yeah, I wonder as well. If he does the exact same thing, it looks like it was quite planned out.
Yeah. I've got a feeling, though, it could also be the map. Maybe he's just not very comfortable with them.
Yeah, this is a very great Swarmhost map, actually, because there are not very many attack paths you can take. And it's very easy for the Swarmhost to move about and just defend those two lanes or whatever.
Waiting for party. Someone's not accepting. Who is asleep?
Who's asleep?
It's not me, is it? Nope.
We got 9 viewers at this point. Guys watching this, please tell your friends there's a tournament going and tell them to watch this because it's awesome. And we get viewers and we like that, yeah.
Could you hold on for a sec? Had some issues with my PC. Oh, this is Minari. He was having some internet troubles. And does he switch to Terran intentionally? Was that just...
It says he'll be back in a minute.
Oh my... I need a new chair, listen.
It sounds like Day9's chair. All of his dailies are squeaky. You hear that squeaky chair in the background all the time.
You know, I bet there will be some crazy fanboys out there who would pay a lot for that chair. I wonder how much you get Day 9's chair on eBay. Oh dear.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's weird how stuff like that actually sells.
Yeah.
Like, I think Paul McCartney's bass or something was sold even when he has used it for a long time and it wasn't kind of playable anymore. It was still sold for like $2 million on an auction. I mean, why? It's got affection value for some people, I suppose. They're both ready, so we're gonna head into the game.
Yeah.
Bosha. Well, I guess it's still WCS year going on, so that's.
Oh yes, there is. That's right. And actually, yeah, I was watching that a little bit before Stardust was being his usual OP self, 2-base all-inning every single Zerg he came across.
Oh yeah.
Which I still like, 2-base all-in. So good against Zerg, and it means you don't have to worry about all the late-game tech switches. It's so nice.
Yeah, I mean, why should you? Why do you kind of have to go? If the StarCraft community kind of has this notion that you kind of have to tech up and macro game every single game, but that's not how the game is supposed to be played.
And it can put you behind sometimes if you do that in the wrong circumstance.
Yeah, exactly. Poof. Now we have the person up. 1-0 is Bosher, the Zerg player in the bottom right corner.
Is that how you pronounce that, Bosher? Because that's why I wasn't introducing him. I didn't actually. I can't work out the pronunciation.
I'm just making up something.
Yeah, but so he
Let's
is
call him
now
Bosher.
known as Bosher.
Yeah.
And anyway, in the top left, once again, the slightly darker pink, also again known as purple, we have our Protoss player, Minari.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just like a rule in my head that pink and purple are the same color, and I don't know.
Well, purple has got some red in it, and pink has got some red in it. So
Yeah.
let's see where you're going with this. But pink is just lighter red, isn't it? And
Oh, I can't be bothered to try and think of color values for everything and where they are. There's too many ways.
and purple is like 45, 69 RGB 2.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Minari does seem to be going for a slightly more macro-oriented play this time with the Forge Fast Expand. I would actually say, I think that Forge is slightly misplaced. It seems slightly far back given how forward the pylon is.
I think it's doing yesterday was a game with I don't remember who it was, but it was a Protoss player that always did this. I think maybe it was Death Star. No, it wasn't Death Star. Anyways, no, he's playing in this tournament. Anywho. he eventually placed a cannon in between those to make sure to have extra range and stuff, but I'm not quite sure if it sets in. Yeah, there it is.
What on earth is Bosher doing? He's got a pool up quite early, and then he got supply blocked. I think he wanted to make Lings there, but he just got completely supply blocked.
Yeah, and he hasn't got resources for the... Now we see the famed... Nothing hatch?
No, what? This makes no sense. He got a spawning
It's the
pool
proxy
really
hatch!
Oh! Woo! I suppose he realised last game he got away with it. He got the drone into the base, so now he's thinking, why not? Oh my god, hold on.
I have to apologize for my coughing though, because I'm still a little bit sick, so...
What the hell have they done to the insert and delete key? It spins instantly now. My camera's gone berserk. As soon as I press delete, it like instantly rotates 90 degrees to the right. It's gone nuts.
I have to hold it in to do that.
Yeah. Oh, hang on. I don't understand it. Never mind.
Maybe there's something stuck under the button or something.
No, it doesn't. No, both of them are doing it. It's just turning way faster than normal. It doesn't make sense. Anyway,
this can be really devastating because there will be links inside of Minari's base.
And he has actually also built a Roach Warren, so he's committing very heavily to this. And this is very strong against a Forge Fast Expand.
Yeah, and he's making roaches.
Build the cannons now. It's too late.
Yeah, I mean, You can build. There's just one rush coming out right now, and another being created very soon, I suppose. I really like Bosher's strategies. He makes. I mean, he goes for these really weird things. I think he was intended to do this in the last game as well, but was afraid because he got spotted or something.
Yeah. Oh my, I don't think Minari's actually spotted this yet. I'm watching his player cam, and even though he looked directly at the creep for a second, he doesn't.
But
seem
now
to
he just has to
think
see it, and
this.
the spine crawler going up as well. This is gonna be devastating for Minari, I'm afraid. If it doesn't get those cannons up, the creep is gonna extend too far, and the queen is gonna keep extending it, and then you can't build anything.
Luckily he is adding Robo Bay, but he still has no idea this is there. It's clear on the minimap there is purple creep in his base. Look at the minimap, Minari. Look at it.
Even not watching in the minimap, maybe he's just having his scan down as natural. Because he has to see this. This is huge. This is almost touching his nexus.
Oh yeah, I want to see how he reacts when he actually does notice that this is going on. Oh, I think he's noticed. I think the mothership core is heading in that direction.
Yeah, he's
Oh yes, pulling all the probes.
Well, the queen is there, so he's gonna kill it off.
He's going to get a nasty surprise. Nah, he'll be able to hold his natural probably, but even if he can, that puts him so far behind. Not having a main base, it really cuts into his gas.
This is true, but then again, Bosher has invested a lot in this. He built an expansion in the opponent's base, so if Minari only loses the Nexus, Athk is gonna be fine if you eventually clear this out.
You know what I want to see? I actually want him to spread creep down the ramp.
Bosher is actually only droning behind this, which is pretty nice. Not over investing in this attack.
With these spine crawlers, if he does spread creep on the high ground, he could actually snipe the buildings on the low ground, which would be quite cool.
Yeah.
Of course, the mothership core could provide vision, but that could possibly get sniped off by a queen, so it's still a very situation. He's got to be careful with it.
Oh, that immortal is gonna be stuck. I think you can get through. Yeah, it can. But then again, there are 5 roaches, and that immortal is not gonna see the light of day if it's playing alone. And now it's gonna help a lot.
Yeah, well, the zealot will tank a little bit for it. But now there's so many cannons down here, but where does Minari go from this position? He's lost his main, essentially. It's unlikely he's going to be able to retake it, not with 3 spine crawlers and even more.
He has a lot of roaches over here.
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot.
In this case, I would not like to see a Mutalisk transition.
You know,
I don't think it's
Minari
good.
has cannon rushed.
Oh.
Bosher in the other base. I love this. He stopped the natural Bosher.
Oh, revenge.
So this is actually pretty even in terms of expansion.
Oh, the
And
roaches
now,
keep that off, but they've got to run away. They can't fight 3 cannons and Photon Overcharge.
no, already killed 3 roaches to that,
Yeah.
and 4 roaches going down. 5.
Yeah, he didn't need to lose that many.
You can just whittle this down with the Montrip Core really if it stays. Wow, the Queen range is so good right now.
Oh yeah, I want the spine crawlers to move near the edge to focus the cannons down. That would be
this play from Minari is so cool. I mean, even if the roaches clear this out, it won't make any difference because he's shut down the same amount of production as Bosher has.
We're seeing the same.
With a lot
Roaches
less
on firing. Pylons! Shoot the pylons!
Yeah, I was saying this all the last game
Yes.
where it happened then as well, and well, Minari probably shouldn't engage this. He should turn his nose somewhere else because there's no. What?
You were played.
What?
He was not out there. He was in a bad position, but he was not out.
That was an Ichiro rage quit maybe, or I don't know.
Maybe he just thought, I don't want to play from this position.
Yeah, but both of them were kind of in that position, although the Zerg had map control.
Yeah.
But anyways, Bosher goes on. I still feel that was pretty even.
Yeah. It's a very weird game.
Oh, sorry. Now Bosher goes on. We're gonna have to see who he's gonna face, because this was quite the quick game. As far as my... he's gonna face the winner of FY Final in Juice E? Juicy?
Indeed. So we have one Zerg going through. No, let's see. Who
no,
else do we?
View profile, match history. Juicy has.
He's Zerg. I know he's Zerg already.
Yeah, he is Zerg. He has 1-1-0. I guess Finon. Finon is also Zerg. So Bosher will meet the Zerg anyway, so we're not gonna cast that game. Already watched Bosher. Maybe we should cast another game, perhaps.
Hmm.
Now the other groups are Fuifo versus Arnist and Destar versus Anrath. So let's watch Fuifo and Destar's profile and see what happens. Alright, Fuifo lost the first game against Arnist and then he won the second. Seems retrieving information. Come on! Oh, Battle.net is so slow sometimes. I think they're playing the third game anyways.
Yeah. So we just need to wait for one of them to finish up and we will get into that game.
Oh yeah.
I'm trying to think of something to do in the interim. Think.
Now where is Destar?
I do not know. He's in a game, apparently.
Oh, he is. I can't find him in the roster.
Oh no, I've got him.
Oh, there
on.
he is.
There he is, yes. Oh. Well, apparently... Oh, I'm confused. The last game he played as a 1v1, he must be laddering. Which is a bit confusing, but okay.
Maybe his opponent forfeited? Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting.
Well, we still have to wait. This is a pretty quick match, so.
Indeed. I can't believe it, how long it actually took him to notice that proxy hatchery. The creep was there, and the camera went over it once or twice, but it didn't click until it was touching the Nexus.
Yeah. Oh. Howie? Can I watch this now, please? Arnist, yeah. So it's up 1-1 versus Fuifo and Arnist, so we're gonna have to see who gets through there. Juicy, Fuifo. I know. Oh yeah, the 1v1 game was 3 hours ago, so that's not really relevant. So I think they've just been playing a long game.
Yeah.
So, while we wait for the roster to complete.
See, I could almost give my lesson now. We have Charliot and Dream DT are 2 winners from yesterday because of that unusualness. Have logged in once again just to troll me. That is their goal.
No, WCS EU is no longer on. It's off, so. But there are still other tournaments going on, so. There are always other tournaments.
Alright. Stuff. It's kind of unfortunate that everything's lined up the way it has, but oh well, we'll just have to wait for the players to finish their respective games and see
Yeah, I
who
mean,
wins.
so, that's how it always has to be.
Mm.
You have to expect waiting in these kind of tournaments
Oh, yeah.
anyway, so. I mean, DreamHack, did you watch DreamHack, the last one? Because
Yes, I did.
I
I
was
remember.
so much waiting. And
Oh, yeah.
SC2L, I mean, everything was like 40 plus minutes late. Always.
Yeah, it was pretty atrocious, to be honest.
Yeah. But then again, we're not paying for anything, so.
True,
can't
so
complain.
hard to complain indeed.
Oh, sorry. Man, my lungs are wrecked. Now let's see, update on Destar. Seems like he finished his first game. And he lost versus Anrath. So, as I got an email from Bosher, and it seems that Anrath and Bosher are friends.
Alright.
So, they wanted to play a tournament together, so here they are.
So, Desdar versus Andrath is another PVZ, I think. So, Desdar currently
Seems
down.
so, yeah.
PVZ is like, I think it's the matchup I probably know the most about, even though it's the one I'm currently the worst at.
You know,
It's a bit-
I feel the same
a bit
about
weird.
TVP actually.
uh,
It's my most practiced matchup, and I feel I know Protoss very well. I am confident in it. I'm confident in the matchup, but I don't win it. In it, it's weird. It's like I know what to do, and but I don't know how to do it. Kind
yeah.
of. I know it in theory, but not in practice.
It's a bit of a weird matchup. It's very micro-intensive and a lot about positions, where the medevacs are, where the Terran army... I mean, Protoss's concern is, where's the Terran main army? Are there drops coming? Can he stim and kill your third? Which is quite
Yeah.
common at lower leagues. That happens a lot. In fact, it happened to me once today, but luckily for me, the next ladder game matched me up against the same guy, so I was able to get my revenge. for
Oh
the-
yeah,
Which was
I
quite
feel so
cool.
good. I actually met this the other day. I had 100% win rate versus Zerg because I met 3 Zerg, of course, and but actually that was just one guy. I met him 3 times, and I beat him every time because he always went for these all-ins, and I was prepared. It was different each time though, but still easy to hold off. So that was easy points for me there. Now, Finon versus the other guy, Juicy.
Yes.
It's 1-1 there as well, so this is gonna be a long weekly. We obviously we always have the quickest. We always have the quickest match. Ah, we should ask him to stream.
Are you gonna get it in time?
I'm not sure.
If you don't, I could demonstrate how to, I don't know, let's see, 4-gate properly, because a lot of our gold and silver players seem to be 4-gating it around the 7-minute mark, which is skeptical of how effective that is. Okie dokie.
Okie doker.
Well, I thought that message was relevant to something, and then I realised no, it was just response to your message about 10 minutes ago.
Yeah, I was too
Does-
late. They already started, so.
I'm gonna talk to the chat. I'm gonna type in the chat. Although everyone will know this because I will have done it 2 minutes ago, relative because of the stream delay. Haha.
Yeah, there's 1 minute stream delay. I mean, you can still make something out if there is a delay. Oh, the sound was on my. Have to turn off. Yeah. Fox code.
Aye.
It's just someone somewhere wondering who I was casting with.
Alright. I'm trying to think. Is there anything quick we can do? I can't think of anything really quick.
We could play. No, we shouldn't play anything because the moment we start, then there's someone in the lobby,
Hmm.
and they've just come out from some cheese game. It's always gonna happen now. I'm pretty sure Fuifo versus Arnis is gonna be resolved pretty soon, and the same goes for Death Star, I believe. Well, not really, because they're in the second game. Both the other matchups are in the third games, so. But if it's gonna be a third game, then because I want to cast the winner from Death Star and Wrath Arnist Frifo.
Yes.
So I want to cast as semi-finals. Since we already casted Bosher.
Yeah. That makes sense.
He'll have to get to the finals to get casted again. Don't you think that's fair?
Yeah, that's pretty fair.
We could go through a rundown of the new maps.
Oh,
Wait.
the new. I still can't remember the names of them all, but I did notice one feature Blizzard added recently in custom games. If you go on browse, you can now click show ladder maps, and it shows you the maps in the current map pool.
That's pretty nice. I use it all the time because it's so
Oh, yeah.
frustrating trying to roll down all the time.
It was very annoying.
Yeah. In the top we have Akelon Wastes.
Ooh, I like Akelon actually. It's quite a nice macro map, I think, especially for Protoss. You've got a very
I
nice
think that's
easy
why
curve.
it stayed so many seasons thus far, because it's a very balanced map, and it's kind of always favoring the stronger macro player and not really
Yeah.
any specific race.
Swarm hosts can be slightly annoying on it. If you get your swarm
Yeah.
hosts in the middle of that map, they can reach your opponent's third, but you can also rally them to defend your own
so
third.
many cliffs and so many places to
yes.
drop, so it's easy to outmaneuver them if you go by air. You kind of have to. If you go by ground, then you're gonna be annihilated no matter what you do. I mean, Colossus are fine.
Oh yeah.
Now in the number 2 we have Belshir Vestige. All of these maps are the ones we always use the current season ladder maps.
Yeah. I don't really know what to say about Belshir. All I know is that I like it. It's, if
I
think
feel like
back-
Belshir is kind of like Ohana 2.0, but
Yeah.
just a little bit less entertaining and interesting. It's kind of a very plain map, very easy to see all the attack paths and all that. You can't really do much shenanigans on that map without being scouted, because it's so easy to just scout everything.
It's quite funny actually looking at my map report, and my win rate on Belshir is the highest at 62%, and that is because it's one of my favourite maps, if not my favourite, followed by Akelon, and then Polon Knight is after that, and then the one I really hate, but I can't veto it because I've vetoed everything else, is Yonsu. Yonsu can be a bit of a nightmare. It's a weird map. In some ways it's good, but in other ways it's just... Oh.
It's so hard to defend sometimes, I feel, especially when you're Charon against Protoss often, because the choke is so narrow,
Oh, yeah,
so the Protoss can easily just kill you with lesser amounts of forces.
It's weird, man. It's a bit weird because the large size of the main makes it bad for Protoss in a way. It's easy to proxy crap in there. It's dropping in there is very difficult because, well, it's nice because of how far the third is away. You've got to walk a mile.
Yeah.
Honestly, I've been killed by drop play on this map so many times now. It's probably why my...
It's kind of the thing you have to do, really.
Yeah, it's... I don't know, I'm just not really fond of it yet. I've not actually played I think, is it 2 new 4-player maps? I might be wrong.
Yeah, the Frost Alley is the only new...
Oh, sorry, yeah,
player.
and then there's Whirlwind. I only vetoed Whirlwind because, again, drops between the third base and the main on Whirlwind opt.
Yeah, you could just drop back and forth there.
Yes.
It's so hard to defend without having any kind of static defense.
But saying that, Whirlwind is the map I managed to beat Karma on yesterday twice, and it's kind of Zerg favored. It's a big map.
And for those of you viewing right now, we are not really doing this map rundown every time. We just do it right now to kill time and
Kill
see.
time.
Wait for the other matchups to resolve.
No.
We actually got the shortest one of all of them, and then
Yeah.
all of the other ones seems to go through the third game.
We could play a game where I probe rush. You know, it might work. I mean, your SCVs can repair each other, but
Okay, sure, let's do that.
that would be quick. I think we might have to kick
Oh yeah.
Boja from the party. I don't have the authority to do that. I'm not important enough, apparently. This is suicide for me, of course. Probes against SCVs, and you'll have more, but we'll see. Pull out the Protoss Micro.
Fine, this is.
Of course, I could lie and actually two-gate. No, that'd be quite mean. No, I will progress. Oxco, will progress a Terran player, and it's not going to work. But please make it a two-player map, because it'll just be ridiculous if you do this on the world.
Yeah.
Where is he? I get there. There's like a bunker and 4 Marines by the time my probes find you.
Gotta kick him. Let's go Polar Knight.
Polar Knight? Okay. My god, I've seen some cheese on this map. I actually played one game where I proxy 2-gated a Protoss. I was on a losing streak. I was like, right, I want to win a game.
Yeah.
He was actually proxy-gated me with 1 gateway, but he also had a forge. It was, god, that was such a weird game. Luckily for me, he was 46 minerals short from building another cannon that would have killed me. So, it was quite good for me.
That's pretty nice.
Yeah, won by 46 minerals. I'm happy with
Okay,
that.
now we'll both send. We're not gonna mine or make anything, so we send everything to the mill.
You can mine if you want. You can mine. I'm just gonna go to your base.
I'm
and
gonna
try-
mine a little bit, but I'm not gonna build anything because that would be unfair. Let's just mine something so that I have repair cost. So I can.
Repair Imber. Repair.
Now, like,
Imber.
have fun. We're gonna do this Imba work rush.
Big job, huh? Sure thing.
Listen to all the intense micro of the probe.
Will do.
Right now I have 300 APM. Spamming that A move.
Yo. Yes, sir.
I'm getting flanked. Okay.
Haha!
Sorry.
Okay, my
Damn
grab.
it, fall back. Oh, you got to surround. No, Jimmy, get out of there. No, I didn't mean to pull both of them. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Are they repairing each other? This isn't fair. Don't repair each other. You've got one constantly on repair.
I got 3 constantly on repair.
Jimmy!
Come on, I can win this.
You can't win this. Jimmy's a hero.
Are you gonna
bro.
have reinforcements or what? Where's
know.
your second probe?
It's gonna be slow reinforcements. Maybe I
same
can
here.
lure you into a trap. I'll just go war. No, it didn't fully.
In the
Okay,
rear
let's
with
try
me.
to do something here.
Bad news.
Did you have one of your SCVs on constant repair? I think you did.
Yeah,
I'm
I
not
did.
sure.
I did
Oh,
actually.
I was like attacking. I focused one of them with 3 probes and it didn't die. I was like, what's going on here?
What's going on?
I'm just gonna take this watchtower.
Ah, you scared me.
Okay. No! Flank! Aha, defeated.
This is so cool.
I've got a plan here. I'm just gonna go home and get defender's advantage.
That's 1 probe. That's so cool.
I've got defender's advantage. Actually, no, I don't, because that probe's really low on health, I think.
In the rear. What's going on? Huh? Ah, you scared me.
Oh, you got. Oh my god!
You could have mineral tricked that out of there.
I could have. I
I
could
wonder
have.
how many workers you've got at home,
Gotta
though, as a thing.
Steal your minerals and go home.
No!
It's your time.
Those are mine. Come on, die. No!
I'm going. Woohoo! Overtime.
Damn SCVs. Really?
What's going
You
on?
thi- I'm not a scrub. I'm not going to pull workers for that.
Gotcha.
Uh oh.
Yeah.
Oh, close.
Gozu.
Buttermouth.
Gosh, we both mineral tricked. It was interesting.
Big job, huh?
Okay.
Go ahead.
Oh, I seriously do SCV OP.
Bad news.
SCV is OP.
What's going on?
Oh yeah.
Not enough
SCV ready.
minerals.
Mining really slowly
Not
though.
enough minerals. Not enough minerals.
Well, I don't
Not
know how
enough
much you've got at home,
minerals.
but I imagine it's more
Not
than me
enough
because I fared
minerals.
way worse in the initial fight.
Go ahead. Big job.
Okay, let's see.
Move it.
I'm just gonna lift off here and then you can't kill me.
Oh, that's cheating. You can't lift off. I'm gonna head anyway. I'm gonna go home. There'll be a bunker filled with SCVs, and then SCVs outside the bunker will repair the bunker for all eternity. Or I'm gonna go up this ramp and I'm gonna get surrounded. No, I seem to be okay.
You scared me.
Oh, no! 4v3, not fair, not fair.
Yo.
State, this is ridiculous.
And
This
then we
this
put
is meant to
you
be,
over here.
this is meant to happen the way it is. Oh, get a cheeky.
I still have 54 minerals, so you have to do some damage.
You have 54 minerals to
Yeah.
repair it.
In the rear.
Yeah.
How many SCVs do you have though?
4.
Oh,
I lifted my command center, so I'm not mining anymore.
oh, I'm supply blocked.
What?
I'm supply blocked.
You
with
have
a-
that many probes?
Yep.
Oh yeah, have a look at it. Hey, no, you don't. You're not gonna supply block me.
You scared
Get out of it. In fact, no, I don't need all of those to defend against you. I just need these.
No, you don't actually. Because I can repair.
Yeah, but I just pull the injured ones back.
Look at this. This is
Yep,
medevac
that's
healing right
minerals
there.
Eventually. This is ridiculous. How many minerals have you got left?
Overtime.
Okay. Okay. Now we have to run. Just start saying we're starting our last game, so...
Ah, cool.
Okay. Can we stream? Performance. I
Oh.
had 76 APM.
17 workers made.
Oh my god. I didn't make any workers in the start because I wanted it to be fair. Now Nestor is playing his third game as well, so
Oh, damn it.
yeah, we just missed it.
Oh,
Yeah, no longer they just started, so we can't do that either.
okay, I don't know. Do you want to six pool me with the rule that I'm not allowed cannons or zealots?
Okay, fine.
You can-
Derelict Watcher.
So, not allowed cannons, I'm not allowed zealots, I'm allowed other stuff, and I'm not allowed to blind counter it.
And I'm not allowed to tech any further than 6 polar,
Yeah.
correct?
Correct, even though you should change to Zerg. Yeah, all you're allowed to spam links across the map, you can pull your drones if you really want.
But the moment I've started links, I'm not allowed to produce anything else. That's
Yeah.
the rule, yeah.
And I'm not allowed, I've got to get up to either a mothership core to defend this, or a stalker, and yeah, I don't think this is gonna work. I don't think my this good.
Now let's see.
My buildings may be slightly defensive
I'm
position.
gonna go with a 5 pool.
You can't do a 5 pool.
No, I
Well,
won't
yeah,
have enough.
that's what a 6 pool's called when you do it with your first. Aha. GLHF. You know what? I'm gonna make this really hard for myself and do my normal Zerg build, which is actually very weak against 6 pool, just because of the way I wall off. My all-in build's actually quite safe against 6 pool, even with just probes, but we're not gonna do that. I think I should make the rule that I have to kill
Okay,
it.
I'm making an 8 pool right now because I kind of thought that I was on 5 workers and not 6 in the beginning, so I made one extra because
Well, I've screwed up as well, so it's
Yeah.
okay. I
Yeah.
almost made one too many probe and it
I'm
delayed.
not gonna make any more drones, so that's fine. Going with the 8 pool.
You know, I'm not even gonna scout. I don't scout in PvZ either, so I'm making this really. And I've also placed my pylon a long way from my nexus, so the probes can't really defend it. So this is like the worst case scenario for a 6 pool. And I've got the limitation of I can't build zealots because, I don't know, there's something wrong. IO's decided that don't like zealots anymore, we can't have them.
Yeah. Alright.
I will
I have a lot of minerals.
do you?
I can do this. I can do this.
I'm starting to get scared, this feels very weird.
I won't be able to produce more than 6 links at a time.
Should I make it really, really hard for myself and go double gas as well? Go on. I'm feeling brave. I'll go gas.
Does that mean you have to build stalkers to defend?
Yes, I have to build stalkers or somehow get a protect to a mothership core.
Yeah, or even go for Colossus. You can do that too.
I don't think I'm going to get there.
Oh, I have to spawn more overlords. No, I can't do that. That's illegal. Okay, cancel.
You can't do what?
I can't go with overlords.
Oh, well, you can have an overlord if you want
Okay.
to supply.
I'll make one. I make one overlord and I stop doing that.
Oh my god, my cyber core's going to be really late. I didn't send the probe across. I am playing badly. That's all we know here. Actually, saying that though, I'm going to have some extra minerals because I'm not building the Zell.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna be about 15 seconds too late because of the thing here.
Ah! Ah!
Oh my god, you didn't expect that, did you?
Ah! Save me! No! 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 Leave it alone! Leave it alone! Oh god, you have no idea how badly that supply blocked me. Don't supply block me, it's illegal! Aha, I think I might have done it, I've got, oh, no, Lings, go away! Okay, I'm pulling probes.
This is so cool. Okay, let's see here.
No, my mouse is glitched! The mouse won't move! Damn it, I just lost 4 probes to that! My mouse glitched on the mouse pad. I was trying to order my probes to run away and they couldn't. Oh crap! Yeah, that's. Oh, no.
Come on. Come on. Oh no. I can still do this.
Now it gets interesting. If
I
this
still
was-
have vision on top ground,
Oh crap! That's a lot of lings.
but I can't do anything. I mean,
I think I need buildings now, and I don't really have the money for buildings.
man, you kill Zerglings slowly, man.
Yeah, it does. I got this, bro. I got this. I just need more buildings. There we go. More build. Oh god, I've got like no money for doing this. Oh, no, if that goes down before that stalker is out. Come on.
I think you're gonna hold.
Yes, the stalker's out.
So
no.
what am I gonna do now?
I don't know what you do from this position.
Well, I can keep teching, but then I would defeat the exercise, wouldn't it?
I don't know. What do you think you could do now to rescue this? Because I have 15.
I can just mass expand.
I have 21 probes though.
Yeah, I'm gonna mass expand and.
If you do that, I'm going to win. I've got a secret weapon. Oh, actually, shit! I've just noticed something. I can't get out my main base because I've walled it off with like 5 buildings.
Yeah.
Damn!
Is that your secret weapon?
Oh, you'll see my secret weapon. I'll work on it. I'll work on it. I really don't want to destroy gateways to get out of this. It just doesn't seem good to me. It's bad play. Ah, I've got a magic weapon though. Yeah, I do. Oh my god, you're coming back.
Oh, they're killing stuff really slowly. But I think I can get through. Yeah, no, yeah, no, yeah.
If
Yeah,
you kill-
no. I can get through. I can get through. I can do this.
Oh my god, you're gonna get it before Warpgate finishes 1 second before Warpgate.
So cool. The hive cluster is under attack? How? Oh, okay. That's your secret plan, is it?
Yeah. It's gonna win. I can't believe that. I'm not kidding. Warpgate was at 99%.
Oh.
That was ridiculous.
Oh, okay. Well, GG, well played, man. You
Yay!
defeated me with the Mothership Core. Now we're gonna see if there anyone left. And we've actually spent 15 minutes doing this
Oh, yeah.
shenanigans. 116 APM. No,
And my APM was about. My average apparently is 133, so clearly I was relaxing a bit that game. I'll just chill.
Juicy won. So
Uh-huh.
he's gonna come. Okay, Juicy versus Bosher semifinals. Now, yeah, this some time ago, so I wanted to do the other game because I don't want to do a CVC right now.
Okay.
Or do you want to do a CVC?
I don't know. ZVZ can be weird, especially in Silver and Gold League. It's very hard to predict what's going to happen. It's up to you.
Now, Honest is done as well. I think he's the one who... No, I think FIFO won. Let's see. Let's confirm my beliefs. Yeah, FIFO won. So... yeah, we have to wait for Death Star. He did start not too long ago. Death Star and Anrath.
I'm running out of ideas for cheesy play.
Yeah. They were done with the second match 11 minutes ago, so we might see them being done pretty soon, I feel.
Yeah.
Now we could go ahead and see the CVC.
Yes.
We've already seen Zerg and we've already casted Bosher. So I want to do the other side of the brackets as well.
Indeed. I'm about to be very professional. BRB.
Oh no! Am I gonna have to do it alone? Now let's see in the members tab over here. Death Star and Kate of Doom. No? No. So Bosher and Juicy are now in their semi-finals and they're battling for the final spot. Now we are gonna cast FIFO and the winner versus Death Star and Anrath. We're both going 1-1, so they have one more game to play. We've been playing for around 14 minutes, I believe. So they may be done pretty soon, or it might take some time.
Ahoy!
Hoi hoi!
Hoi hoi!
I was getting lonely.
Ah.
I just invited FIFO because why the hell not? It's a Terran, so at least we're gonna have a Terran. Anrath is probably Terran as well, I have a feeling he is. Match history 14 minutes, yeah, they should be done soon, come on.
Hey.
Now Death Star, he might have a silver portrait, but he's actually gold. I don't know why he was bumped down to silver, because now he's winning like 88% of the time.
Yeah.
And yeah, MMR stuff like that is just stupid. I feel like the same with Platinum, is that Platinum is a league that doesn't exist, because it's full of people that was previously Diamond or Master, so they're trying to get back up.
Yeah.
They're working to get back to their proper league. So Platinum feels more like the in-between league.
I think the rank distributions are massively screwed up at the moment.
Yeah.
I looked it up. I think, well, for example, I think Diamond League is supposed to be 18%. It used to be smaller than that, but they changed all the league distributions not too long ago. Now it is currently, right now, is 6%. Master League is 4%, so something's clearly not right.
Oh my
there.
god, it's Diamond League 6%?
Yes, Diamond League is 6%. It's meant to be way higher than that, but it isn't.
Jesus.
So there's like Diamond League's really, really small, and almost everyone in Diamond League right now is a former Master.
Yeah,
and everyone
I've
in
seen that,
Platinum
but then
is
again,
a former Diamond.
yeah,
It's really silly.
that's so weird.
So I got kicked out of Masters, put into Diamond. Everyone in Diamond got kicked out of Diamond, put into Platinum.
Yeah, I don't know why they have to do it like this, kind of. Shouldn't you be placed more like in the distribution of things, because it's oh, Death Star 1 actually.
Oh,
You will play. So we're just gonna check his profile and confirm it. I do trust Death Star. I don't think he's up in any shenanigans, but just doing this procedure.
I'm slightly concerned. This is going to be a PVT, isn't it?
Yeah, that's correct.
Yeah. Some people have got very strong opinions on PVT. Almost every Terran says Protoss Imber late game. But,
yeah, but Protoss is pretty good late game, at least from bronze to gold. Protoss will mostly win the late games.
my problem is almost every time I see people complaining about Terran being weak in the late game, it's because Terran is not using ghosts when they should. I've seen so many times where Terran have used their ghosts, right, and basically just ruffle stomped the Protoss army, but I don't know. I just don't think in the lower leagues Terran players can use... They either just ignore ghosts completely, or they don't use them very well, and as a result they get just ruffle stomped by Colossus, Archon, Zealot, whatever it is.
Yeah, I suppose. The Terran composition is pretty simple, but the good thing is that it's Terran has such a high skill level when it comes to micro, so that you can actually just win every game with Marine Medivac if your micro is just super.
Oh,
Now we have Polar Frost, Jon Stunbalcher is out, so we have Akalon, Derelicts, and Whirlwind actually. Let's start off with Whirlwind, shall we?
yes, this could be a very big game indeed. PVT on Whirlwind.
And then we're
On the
going to
other
continue
hand-
with
Nice drops.
yeah.
Seems you are once again wanting to participate against...
I don't. Okay.
So finally, after quite a long wait and after a little bit of SCV rushing and 6 pooling, we are finally going into our next game.
Oh yeah, this is a second semi-finals. The other one is already going on while this is playing. Or once this is going towards the finals and gonna face the other matchup winner. As you would probably expect. I mean, bracket science isn't really anything to understand.
No.
It's pretty easy. I was just trying to, fill in the spaces.
Indeed, indeed.
Now, in the bottom right corner, we have the Terran player, Fuifo.
That was epic. And in the top right, not in cross positions, we have our green Protoss, Destar.
The Death Star, like we like to call him. I think for I think SCV rush is gonna be the tactic here.
Well, I suppose he could. He could get up to that count of 15 SCVs and then just go for it instead of placing down a expansion.
Yeah,
Possible.
I suppose. Wasn't that really popular strategy at some point? I think it was in Wings of Liberty where kind of everyone was SCV rushing on ladder.
I have no idea. I don't remember it. It might have happened.
It happened to me a lot in the Gold League ladder at least. And it was so easy to stop. But I think it was before the nerf because SCVs had more health before. They got nerfed. I think it's because of the SCV rush being too effective.
Well, it does seem that we are just going to have standard play, the racks going down and the gateway coming down, respectively. No early probe or SCV rushes.
Still too early to tell though, it's just kind of the buildings you have to have in order to play the game. You can't really play a game as Protoss without the gateway. Well, you can go for a forge. But the Terran can't really play a game without the barracks, unless he wants to SCV rush.
Now, both players are scouting the wrong way, though when they see their opponent's scouting unit, they may be able to work out the positions. Though they could still get it wrong, so we'll have to see. I'm surprised,
yeah, I mean this SCV might be a later SCV, but you never know.
Destar scouted anti-clockwise, that's unusual. Most players tend to scout clockwise, but I suppose anything you want to do.
Yeah. Now they meet each other. Are they gonna know? I don't think so.
I'm thinking about this. I actually think this map positioning might be slightly favourable to Destar because, yes, his natural is going to be quite close to the Terran, but his third's kind of back a bit. It's not as likely to get dropped.
Yeah, that's
as,
kind of
say,
what you want because this side here is much easier to project than this.
Oh yeah.
Especially this flank is so hard.
I mean, if free forward spawned in the top left, that'd be worse for Destar because that third and correspondingly the main would be so vulnerable.
Yeah.
But because it's like this, yeah, that means he doesn't have to worry as much about drops. I mean, of course, free forward could just fly around, but that takes more time. It's a little bit harder to micro. It's just more to do, really. So
yeah,
we'll have to see. Ooh, now Destar has actually taken double gas, and this is quite early for double gas. I'm surprised he's.
Isn't it usual to get double gas when you have like 15 probes?
Yeah, it is, but not if you're fast expanding. That's the bit It depends on the build, I suppose. And this pylon in the far left has confused me. I mean, it could just be for seeing drops coming.
I think it's
but
just for seeing drops. This is a huge base, and you kind of need to spread out anything, especially when you're playing against Protoss. You want to build a supply depot here. Or else Destar is gonna do his stuff. Yeah, exactly.
Oh, this again. We've seen this before, but that Marine not gonna have any of it.
No. Well, he's just checking out the probe, I think.
Oh no, he's got to go back and see that.
Nope.
Oh no. Now we know what that gas is for. Now we know.
He's going for a tree racks, so he is going to be pretty safe.
Yeah.
I suppose, but Destar is hiding extra gateways, so I think he's going for some 4-gate pressure, even though he has expanded.
Yeah, I actually want him to go DT purely because he's got, as I said, he's got a lot of gas. You don't really need this much gas early on, unless
these bunkers are useless right now with that pylon, and Fufu hadn't scouted it at all. There's a very good chance from Destar here.
Oh, indeed.
Oh yeah,
oh,
Twilight
yes.
Council. That's exactly what he needs. Do you think he's going for Dark Templar or for Blink?
To be honest, I think he'll get both. He'll have the gas to do both with how early he got his gas guys. The SCV hasn't scouted that, and it doesn't look like it will. Oh,
it is.
As I say that. Oh, now he's got
he's Twilight Council. So immediately he hops down to the base and makes an engineering bay. He still doesn't see this though.
Oh yeah, so based on what he's scouted, he's making the right decision. That engineering bay, very, very crucial. But
still, a pilot in the base, he can just warp in a ton of stalkers and just wreck this.
So But he's confident. Fuifo thinks he knows what Desdar's up to. You think, okay, he's going DTs. Maybe he could go for a blink all-in, but I've got 2 bunkers. He'll have to come in the front. I'll just put a turret there. I'll be fine.
Well, look
he
at this.
doesn't know about this.
Fuifo's first barracks hasn't gotten the reactor on, so which means his production in Marines has been really low the whole time. What he really wants at this point, if he knows there's a pylon there, get a second tech lab and start producing Marauders and get slow. Slow is a really good, very underrated thing. Dark Shrine is still going up for Death Star, so
Yeah. And it's still not been scouted. He scouted the Twilight Council, but he is putting missile turrets down.
yeah.
Oh, the pylon has been
but
found.
that's too late.
These zealots, this early on with so few Marines, even the zealots are going to be a bit awkward to deal with.
If Fuifo is, well, he should definitely just take out the pylon first. These zealots are just buying time for Death Star as of now.
He cancelled the shrine.
Huh? What?
Oh. And he adds on a robo. I didn't expect that. I mean, I suppose the missile turrets are already up. But, that's an interesting choice. Oh, and he adds on the Templar Archives to splash. That's quite good, actually, because he knows his robot's going to be delayed, so Colossus will be a bit too late to deal with any stim timings.
He did see the engineering bay, he saw the turret, so I guess he just wanted to have the extra gas instead for some other tech. Actually, it's a smart choice from SR when I think about it.
Yeah. I mean, going Templar now is very good. As I say, his Colossus would be too late to deal with any Marine stim timings. But going into Templar, he will get that quite quickly. Should be okay. And then he can go for his Colossus tech and ultimately get quite a strong army late game. So I think he's fine.
And now he's getting a third base as well. This is very... I think Death Star is actually in a very good spot here. He has 47 harvested to 33, so Fuifo hasn't been as good on his supply, but then again he has mules, so he can catch up.
I'm tempted to say I think that third is slightly greedy, given that there is no splash damage up yet. Oh, and it gets scanned straight away. I don't know. I mean, it might not be too bad for the map positions, but I just don't think he's going to have Storm quick enough.
Oh, he should now that's it's been scanned. You should just cancel it because he should know that there's something coming.
Yeah, I really will be surprised if he actually manages to hold on to this base.
These medivacs might take some damage though. There are 2 high Templars over here.
Oh yes. And the army is quite close, and of course we have the Photon Overcharge available, so it shouldn't lose much to them.
Photon Overcharge. Now, feedback. Feed the backer.
There's not enough energy on them though. It wouldn't kill them. It'll prevent the healing, but
it's
my God.
better than nothing, and you're gonna do damage. Showstopper.
This is really good. Attacking third, attacking in the main. Storm is only halfway done. He's adding on gateways, but gateways don't fare too well against this. Oh my! Look at the
I think you feedback
medivacs.
one of them because one of the medivacs has low health and no entry. So. And Fuifo stimmed his units there without medivacs. Suppose that's fine when he gets that Nexus, but the Nexus here isn't a huge loss. It's just like losing 4 zealots or something because it hasn't been any investment in it. Right? He's gonna kill the Mothership Core as well. But
that was a nice
he lost
little
more in army actually than what he killed off there.
Oh yeah, but the thing is, of course, Fuifo doesn't actually have his own third behind it, so it's not that great. But the medevac drop coming in now, this is going to power a lot. And this was the good bit. He hid those medevacs at the top. And Desdar's just going all in, I think.
He feedbacks the other medevac. They're going to be useless right now, other than just being dropship thing. But then again, Fuifo, he's been very busy in his base, actually producing a lot of stuff.
Desdar indecisive. He comes back with his army after running almost halfway across the map. That's not what you want. Yes, he will clear up this force, but he's taken quite a lot of damage.
Oh yeah, he's lost a lot. He's lost 19 workers to this. He's gotta clean this up, but to what cost? At what cost?
Indeed, and still Gateway's unpowered for that length of time. I mean, I actually would have preferred it if Fuifo had gone for the other pylons to depower the other 4 gateways. That would have been very nice.
Now, I think Fuifo is going for not an all-in, really. No.
No.
See, he's just trying to secure his new base, I suppose, and he drew in some SCVs on, not on purpose, I think.
Well, the problem is the Templar archives got sniped. So he does have 2 High Templar almost with full energy, and Storm did get researched.
Look at this,
before
Death Star is
that was
moving out
finished.
now, and his force is actually strong against Weepos at this
Oh
point.
yeah.
So many
Okay.
zealots with charge, that's gonna be hard to deal with this little force.
Oh yes, indeed it is.
He doesn't see it though?
Fuifo has
There
the
it is.
upgrade advantage, but Fuifo does not want to engage into this. He should lift and go for
Oh
the
yeah,
natural.
and he
Yes.
does.
And that's exactly
Now
what
he goes
wants.
into the opponent's base, trying to force a base trade.
Yeah. But of course, Fuifo's got bunkers at home, he's got medevacs marines, and Desdar's having to run all this way back again. He should
Ah.
have probably recalled, actually. He does just have the energy.
Well, I think he just wants to save it, or unless he wants his Mothership Core to die, which it does.
Yeah, if he gets this natural, it's GG. And he will indeed get that natural.
Yeah. And this is the best spot that we can take. Really, there's no way that Celes can wrap around this.
Gotta be worried about feedback though. A lot of those. Oh, the medevacs on high energy. 2 of the medevacs had units and got sniped. A third barely survived.
Oh yeah. So
Look.
high energy of them. So Death Star can. No, he hasn't got any. Is he going for the base trade now?
I think he might be. I mean, he's lost all his splash damage. He can't make splash damage. He knows the longer this goes on, it's just going to be suicide. But look
Yeah.
at how many Marines are at home for Fuifo.
Yeah. I mean, he's been mass producing while he was gone, so he has a very decent macro at this point. Actually making a lot, not too much with his micro,
Yeah.
which I think is a good idea. Alright.
I think Desdar might just GG as soon as he sees the army that's up this ramp. I think he'll know
Yeah.
that he can't break it.
It's gonna stop this third, but
Oh, that was unlucky timing. It might not get cancelled. No, it doesn't.
no. So
No,
many
it-
medevacs is nothing really continue.
He still has the high Templar. If he gets a really good
Oh, nice storm!
yes, very good storm. But Fuifo still.
Oh, another! Oh, look at that army!
Oh my god, those were perfect storms. Wow, he's actually going to force him to abandon the natural. Oh my god, look at the top left of the map. Desdar's got a long-term plan. The top
Ah,
left.
Yeah.
He's got a probe, going to expand over
But
there.
he has nothing left. GG from.
Yeah, GG. Whew.
I felt
So-
like he Death Star did a few mistakes that really cost him the game
Yeah.
that weren't really necessary.
I didn't like his decision to cancel the DTs, to be honest, because even though he couldn't really do too much damage with them, just the threat of them would have helped him so much in establishing that third base. And even defending against drops, DTs can actually be quite nice.
Oh, yeah.
You can scans. It's very nice.
Now someone in the chat is saying you versus Forsetti.
Oh yeah, I was asking earlier for ideas when we had our interim.
Oh yeah. Well, we actually did a couple of games with with that setup.
Yeah, I probably got the replays. I think we did about 3 games or something. Oh, all on Polar Night, so I was trying to get used to that map.
Yeah, especially when you pro brush.
Pro Brush OP.
It is.
Oh, are they both supposed to be Terran?
Nope.
Oh dear. No, you did not set to Protoss Desdar.
No. Let's go to score screen.
I thought it was mind games. Mind games.
Well, I don't know why the why Battlenet does this. Well, it always puts Terran as default.
Yeah. Okay, so we will restart that. It will not count as a proper game. Okay, let's make sure we get this right this time. Desdar wants to change to Protoss. He's currently still sitting at Terran. No, you did not, Desdar. Computers don't work like that. They are logical. They always do what you tell them, even if you think they are not. And that's usually the case. You think they're not doing what you tell them. But they are.
Well, we got the correct race right now.
It showed me toss. It lied, Desdar. It lied. So, once again, Akelon Wastes.
I don't believe the computer is devious and deceitful. Now, in the top left corner, we have the guy up 1-0. We followed it. Green Terran! With a little antenna on the top.
And in the bottom right, in the purple, almost betrayed ire for the Terran race, we have our Protoss Desdar.
Oh yeah. Now, as we talked about earlier, this is like the macro map to play on.
Oh yeah. It's
But also
just
the
nice.
drop map. I mean, as well as Whirlwind, this is a perfectly good map to drop on, but I think it's easier to defend here as Protoss than it is on Whirlwind, because
Yeah.
you don't actually have to go all the way around. You can kind of just poke back and forth.
And also, there's not that much space behind the that's literally no space behind the main almost, so it's very hard to sneak medevacs and keep them alive back there. So it's drop play's not too much what he wants to be worried about. He just, I think, to be honest, the biggest thing, he just wants to see when Terran gets the third, and likewise Terran wants to see when Desdar takes his third, because this map does have the potential for very early third bases.
Oh yeah. Then again, you see people going the same tactics even though it's different maps as well, so...
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I wish there were more dynamics on the maps. Not a huge amount though, because that would probably break the game if there's like too many dynamics on the maps. But
Yes.
stuff like, you know, the the lava mission in the Wings of Liberty campaign, where you
Oh,
have to
yes.
pull up all your stuff for it not to die. If there was something like that in the map pool, that would be so cool.
Ah, I'm confused. Desdar once again going for this double gas. I'm not sure why he does it. You don't need to get your gas this early if you're fast expanding. Really not sure why he does it, unless he always wants the option of getting that hidden pylon, but this time he's not, as the probe is stuck.
I suppose it's neat to have in case of emergencies. This Protoss needs to build units you kinda, and tech and anything, you need gas if you're not gonna just mass probes and zealots.
I'm trying to remember which opening is safe though. I think Rain has a 1-gate expand against Terran, which is only 1 gas, but that 1 gas is enough to get your first Zealot, your first Stalker, and you build the expansion, and then you get your Mothership Core, and then you add on a second gas geyser at like 30 supply. So getting double gas around 20 is... Oh, and he's actually gone... This is different. He's got 3 probes in each gas already. This could be a Stargate, potentially.
Oh yeah, there's definitely either he's putting that pylon to high tech, or he's gonna... No, he has a probe over here. So I think he's gonna looking to do some forgetting maybe. I mean, he went immediately for that
Yeah.
warp gate research.
It's still a lot of gas, though, for a 4-gate. I don't see... Unless you're going very, very central heavy. But
Well,
I'm not sure.
I think he's going for blink all in for or 3-gate blink or 4-gate even. No, he's actually expanding.
This
is
is
weird.
So confusing.
Yeah.
It doesn't make sense to get this much gas this early unless you are throwing down a lot of tech or producing a lot of gas units, and generally you don't do that very often early on in PvT.
Fleet will go for an incredibly quick starport, and he's building a tech lab, so I think he's going for a Banshee. Yeah, it has to be, or else he wants to have a 6-minute Marauder.
Oh dear. Yes, it does that. And Banshee, actually, we don't see it that much against Protoss, so it could catch Desdar off guard.
Yeah.
And, I mean, no Robotics Bay by 550 in PvT is kind of weird, especially with no Forge as well. He's going to be very vulnerable
Oh
to
yeah,
this.
exactly. I think that's exactly why you don't usually use Banshees, because Protoss usually go either Robo or Stargate, and then you're gonna have easy way to the
Yeah.
detection anyways.
He's actually getting Cloaking Field, so investing quite a lot into this. Now, a robotics facility has been started now, but
Yeah.
I don't know. This is quite late.
Well, the the observer will definitely be out in time if he starts making it and has it in the base.
It will be, but that I would say these Banshees are actually slightly late. They could have been quite a bit earlier, but having said that, FIFO is staying on the one base for now and actually making siege tanks. I'm skeptical. I don't think he's actually going to send this Banshee straight across. I think he might be doing some really old 111 all in around 10 minutes or so.
That may be as well. It's a very nice thing to have to do that, but then again, you usually send your Banshees out. And Death Star is actually gonna scan it,
Oh,
see this with
wow.
this Phoenix, so he is gonna be able to have that observer in time, no problem.
Oh yeah, that is a brilliant decision, but the problem, then it doesn't so much become the observer. I mean, siege tanks, yeah, this has got to be a 1-1-1. He's going up to 3 siege tanks, he's going to get Marine Siege Tank Banshee, and even though Desdar will have observers, once you have 2 or 3 Banshees, the damage output of them is staggering, even if you can see them.
If
2
we
or 3
just sees the
Banshees.
robotics bay,
Yeah,
so
I mean, I don't know, I think these Banshees will be enough. Wow, Desdar actually going... He knows what this is. Going up to Colossus Tech, that is actually the right choice here because you can get that Colossus range super, super early. And even if you lose your natural, you have to hold up in your main, get Colossus range, and eventually you can push out against the siege tanks. But with
Yeah.
Banshees as well, that makes it a bit more difficult. Having said that, where are the Banshees? They're actually proceeding separately. Gonna try and get off a few kills at Desdar's natural.
yeah. I don't see them doing much though, being an observer and a couple of... I don't know how well sentries do versus Banshees.
Not too well. The problem is Banshee DPS
yeah.
is really, really high, as we
Yeah,
see
it
here.
is.
2 shots.
No,
picking
they
one.
don't do anything actually.
Oh my god.
So
4
many.
sentries.
Yeah,
And
this
now,
is
look at
GG
this.
right here, I think.
I actually never
No,
found a good-
actually, I don't think this Nexus is not gonna fall. This is brilliant from Death Star, actually.
The next it'll fall. Actually, no. Yeah, you're right. Wow.
Wow, Photon Cannon is good, man. This is
That
completely...
shouldn't have happened. That shouldn't have
I mean,
happened.
he lost a lot of sentries, but that's fine. He had Photon Overcharge, man.
That Banshee should probably go into the main and attack there or something. It's got to do damage now because he is behind after losing so much of his army.
Oh, yeah. Well, now we know, viewers. Photon Cannon, Photon Overcharge is pretty darn good to stop all-ins.
Maybe that's why we don't see 1-1-1 very often anymore. I used to have
Yeah.
in Wings of Liberty. I had a hell of a time dealing with 1-1-1s. It was like I tried all sorts. I tried Warp Prisms to drop Zealots onto the tanks. I tried Phoenix to lift the tanks. But I honestly think just sitting back and getting Colossus range is probably the best thing, and that is actually what Desdar is doing. So
Yeah. That
Should-
Banshee got 9 SCV kills, though. No, pro kills, actually. SCV kills, that would be bad.
yeah. But we have to remember, of course, FIFO just now getting onto 2 bases. He's got virtually no production. He's only adding on his his 3rd racks, whereas Desdar's got
Yeah, it's a third racks.
Yeah, Desdar's got 6 gateways, I think. 5
Yeah.
or 6.
I think
Five.
Destar can just ram this up and kill him at this point, if he does
Yeah.
that. And he's gonna send an observer, so it's gonna know he has the opportunity, but you should know that when you're killing so much tech like that so early on against Terran, you know he's been one-basing before that, and
Yeah.
well, he was adding the expansion when he moved out, but you're gonna know that this is a huge investment from the Terran
Yeah.
side. So if you kill it, then Terran has pretty much nothing at home.
And Banshees have been scared away by Stalkers and the Observer, but
Yeah.
meanwhile cannons are coming down, so that allows his army to move out. He doesn't need to be too scared that he's going to lose an entire probe line if he moves out.
Yeah.
Very nice. And on the bottom left, I think we could see, is that a Medevac or a Banshee? It is a Banshee.
It is a Banshee indeed.
Mm.
Now the Colossus has already has a range extension. No, it doesn't actually. It hasn't been researched.
Oh, he
He's-
did he cancel it? No,
No, he's
he's
making gravity boosters.
I swear he made it before. I'm pretty sure he did.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure as well, but I can't see the upgrade on the Colossus really.
Oh, neither can I. That's unusual. I can't. Maybe if he cancelled that, I'd be amazed. Okay, so he does supply block Death Star, which is quite nice, with this single Banshee being very annoying. But now the Observer.
Well, this is not really worth killing Shield for.
Oh
Ah,
my god, that's a risk. What's this Colossus doing? Oh my
Oh.
god, if he uses this Colossus. What's
that would be
happening?
huge. Oh my god.
Do you think he's trying to bait the Banshee with the Colossus into the Stalkers?
I don't know.
It would be much easier to move the Stalkers under the Banshee. Stalkers catch
It's
up.
gonna die now. So he got down some HP on like Colossus, so that's always nice. Now the Terran only has Marine Marauder at this point, so 2 Colossus out this and Celes not with charge though. He's making
No,
Twilight
that's a
Council
big
now.
thing. That's
He kind of
I
needs
don't know.
charge for this to work properly with his attack, I feel.
Stim has just about finished up. He's going to attack this so he can take his 3rd base while moving out, which is nice. You do want to be doing that. Death Star, actually, his probe count's not brilliant. 15 on one Nexus, 14 on the other. It should be quite a bit higher than that by now, but I guess all this Banshee harass has slowed him down a bit.
Yeah. And I don't think he's constantly building probes either. He's not building probes right now. Well, now he is. It's just a little misstep. I think they're getting there before he's getting his 4th even. He's starting his 4th right now. So this is the Death Star needs to start pushing now.
Oh yeah.
This is gonna be overrun. I mean, this when you have 2 Colossus and your opponent have just seen it. I mean, FIFA has 4 Vikings now, so Colossus are gonna be porous as the game goes on.
Yeah. Especially with 4 medevacs and that many Marauders in your composition, 2 Colossus shouldn't be too big a deal.
Yeah,
And again, there are a lot of Zealots there.
Right now, FIFA will win the engagement, so this is not good for Death Star to move out. He doesn't have. He should at least wait for his 3rd Colossus.
Yeah. Death Star does have a lot of gateways, but I don't know. Oh, both armies moving out. This could be a very scrappy engagement.
Yeah.
Or it could be a very scrappy non-engagement.
Now FIFA sees only 1 Colossus. He should understand that something is up.
Oh
And this is
dear.
not a base trade he can win, really.
No, but he is going to snipe this Colossus, which is really big. I mean, 3 Colossus is really the golden number. So that's a very nice pick-off for him. And he must know now where...
Yeah,
Yes.
his only chance might be to actually base trade. And he will have the advantage there because he can lift off his buildings and
Oh, yeah.
Death Star has to take to air.
Both players have quite scary armies. That bunker not going to do much against that. These forges are going to go down, preventing 2-2, which is very nice. It stops Death Star getting a crucial lead in this base trade.
Oh,
Meanwhile,
yeah.
oh, Zealots crushing through that mineral line.
Now this is gonna be a very strange game.
Yeah.
And Fuifo now is doing the only right thing, lifting off his
Yeah.
command center and trying to escape.
Yeah, I really don't think base trading here was the best decision for Death Star. I think he should have killed the 3rd and then recalled home. Does he actually have his mothership?
Well,
called?
Death Star actually attacked first, so he was.
Yeah.
I don't think he was thinking he was gonna base trade if Fuifo had that opportunity. But Terrans are usually favored
Oh yes.
in base trades because of the way to lift up buildings.
This is the problem. This is why you
Oh.
always get the mothership call. Oh, 1 Colossus goes down. This should not happen. This should not happen. Oh, oh dear.
Yeah.
Yes, that should not happen.
It's cringe-worthy, isn't it?
Now, because of that, Fuifo's army is a lot stronger. If there was a straight-up fight, he would win. There's just not enough splash damage from Protoss here to deal with that.
Nope. And he doesn't even have charge on the solids, so it's gonna be melted by this army for
You see, if he'd had his mothership core, he could have sniped Terran's third.
sending
synced
only his
Sword Army.
Vikings. That's kinda
Yeah.
risky. If you,
I-
well, it's just 1 Colossus. I
Yeah, I
think
think
that's
it'll
fine.
work out for him. He'll just kill the Colossus and then fly
Yeah.
back. Or even if he lost all his Vikings, he's still got a very strong army. But, oh, this is bad. He shouldn't be moving out here. He should be killing all these buildings.
Yeah.
Now it has been revealed. He should come back and kill all these buildings. Yes, he is. Why do we never have normal games?
I don't know.
This is kind of weird.
You're quite right. This is as scrappy as the games we get, really.
Well, Grifo, I believe he's already up 1-0, isn't he?
Well, he's lost almost all his Vikings, actually.
And the Colossus still stands, but I don't know, one Colossus. There's no buildings left. There's only 2 pylons, I think. Oh no, there's the proxy pylon across the map.
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, he's got to be really careful. I mean, if his CC gets spotted, this is a bit scary. But now, Fuifo is
Well,
going.
Fuifo can just fly away, so...
Yes, he is.
And he's flying in 2 Marauders, he's gonna kill this pylon and win the game.
Oh,
That,
no, the army
this
will
is a
get
game
back.
that's so unfortunate to lose, really.
Is the pylon gonna go down? No, it's oh, he doesn't want to lose the medevacs. That's really bad situation.
And now 3 more Marauders coming in. Fuifo is not doing the right thing here, he's splitting up his army.
Oh, there we go.
Oh! Oh my god, so close! Jesus! Ah,
Crazy.
Fuifo is down 2-0 though. That made me happy, okay.
Oh, base trade. I almost never end up in a base trade situation against Terran. It happens a lot against Zerg when Zerg goes Swarm Host, and those situations can be quite tense. But against Terran, generally, I don't know, it's just really rare.
Yeah. Minari. Now Bosher is up 1-0 against Juicy,
Hmm.
as far as I can see now. Playing their second game right now. Are they?
I think they must be.
Yeah, I mean, Juicy is in combat, or what shall I call it? I mean, when you're spectating games like this and commentating, it's so easy to see where the people are ahead, and it actually
Yeah.
gives me insight into the game. Boshi just won.
Oh, so apparently, yeah, we should be going straight into the finals then.
Yeah, he just won. No,
Yes, he.
he,
Okay, I just want to. So me against. Okay, let me have a look. I need to see his match history. No, the last. Yeah, he won against Juicy over 34 minutes ago.
yeah, but that's one game. He needs to play more.
Oh yeah. What? Where's Juicy gone?
Oh, okay. I'm gonna ask Juicy just to.
Yeah,
Make
I think
sure.
they don't realize it's a best of 3. I think that's what's happened.
I think Juicy forfeited, maybe.
Yes. Boja is saying he was tired of ZVZ. Fair enough. I suppose I can understand that. It can be a very annoying matchup.
Well, I'm asking Juicy, and if he doesn't respond, then
Yeah.
he's out anyways. It would be like forfeiting, so.
Simples. So we are going to have a ZVT finals. That's a matchup we've not seen yet today, I believe.
Alright, Juicy also said that he forfeited, so. Push. Start. Veto. Turns.
The ever fun luring Lings and Banelings into the widow mines that Zerg does not know are there. That's a good description of ZVT at the moment, I think.
Yeah.
Actually, well, maybe rephrase it. Zerg knows the widow mines are there, he just doesn't know exactly where they are.
Yonsu, Frost, Galshir, and Polar Knight.
Yonsu's getting vetoed a lot.
So we're gonna have Derelict, Watcher, Akalon Waste, and Whirlwind. Again,
Indeed.
let's go for Derelict then.
Yes, we'll leave Whirlwind till last. Otherwise, we could end up in a ridiculous game with ZVT macro
Akalon
game.
Waste can actually be pretty quick because it's still easy to do some kind of all-ins on that map.
Right.
It's not in Whirlwind, so
There we go.
this is the finals.
The finals of Gold Weekly.
Gorudo Wikuri desu.
Oh, not this again. I can't do it. I'm not. No.
Just switch all R's and L's into Ru.
No.
It always had to be Ru.
Oh dear.
And just end every word on U. That's fine.
I will go. I will go on-
So
I will
good.
go on YouTube tonight and say how to do a Korean accent. That's what I will type.
Mine is actually more Japanese and Korean. But let's try
Oh.
this with the Korean opening. Now, in the bottom left corner, we have Fuifo, the Terran. I wasn't really good, was it?
And in the top corner of normal speaking people, we have our Red Zerg, Boshua.
Bullshit.
Boshua. Forget to put my pink trunks on. They are good for luck.
Stefanoob. That's what I like. Oh, I forgot a B. God damn it.
Oh.
I'm still coughing. I think. Coughing.
Coffee.
I've also
Oh my.
wheezing.
Seriously, my friend's been annoying the bejesus out of me with that every time I come on Skype. All he's does is coughing.
Why?
I don't know, he just does it. He's crazy about Pokemon.
Oh.
And cats. He's always sending them.
I'm also crazy about
J-
Pokemon. I started out when I was little. I started out playing Pokemon Yellow, I think. Just played it all the day, and I think I've owned every single, at least one game in every generation since then.
I've not actually. I know the Pokemon games, especially on the Game Boy Advance, they were very, very popular. I never actually owned a Game Boy, so I never got to play on those.
Yeah.
No, I had what did I have? I had a Super Nintendo at the time. I was playing Mario, man. I was a
I
Mario
think
man.
Ruby Sapphire has some really cool lore. A lot of people didn't like those games, but I really liked the feel of those games. It was kind of different. And Leaf Green and Fire Red was, of course, the first games just reinvented.
Oh.
I don't really like the reinvented music though, but
We do have a hatch first from Boja, which is I'm actually quite surprised. A lot of Terrans recently have been a little bit safer getting the pool and gas quite early on.
Terrans?
Terrans, Zerg. Zerg getting their pool and gas quite early as Terrans can put on quite a lot of early aggression. But yeah, it'll be okay. I mean, it doesn't seem like he's doing anything too aggressive or crazy.
Nope. Ah. It's a
Aw,
little
poor
thing here.
drone. Poor
No,
drone.
that was a drone, yeah. I thought
Yes,
it was
it-
a Ling because you saw like
Yeah.
just the spine there.
I knew it wasn't a Ling because the spawning pool wasn't finished, but
Yeah, of course. Daw.
Boom. And now
Boing.
FIFO is going to scout the Zerg expansion, so he knows exactly when that went down. And the spawning pool is going to finish up quite standard play so far. No cheesing, which is unusual. Well, actually, no, it's been quite good recently. We haven't had much cheese. I know we get some days where every single game is a cheese.
Yeah. There was this silver weekly where we had like 5 players and the whole weekly went for 30 minutes. That was the cheese weekly.
That was my fault, partly. I shouldn't have taught my apprentice Proxy 2 gate.
Oh yeah, that was on, yeah. I'm getting so fascinated by this Overlord, it's mesmerizing me.
It's like a special
Just like
magic
that.
overlord.
Yeah, it was a magical Overlord and I was kind of... I lost
Yeah.
my thoughts in it.
And now we can focus on the lack of an overlord, as a supply block from Bozia is going to hurt him a little bit.
Touche, Foxgull, touche!
Oh my god, he's actually making 2 overlords. He's that badly supply blocked. And he is going to throw down a roach one now. That is, I still think that's quite early. I mean, yes, it will help against any early Hellion harass, should that appear. And there are 1 or 2 Hellions out, but I think that's a bit
I
of
think
a...
he's going for the same push he did against the...
Yeah. This has got to be aggression. That can't be defensive. It's too early.
yeah,
Oh wow, 7 roaches in production.
that's definitely not defensive unless he expects some kind of super late... like...
That's like Bronze League defensive, where you just make units because you think you need them.
Yeah. Oh well, Banshees are gonna come right now. I have to make units, and then you make a lot of roaches.
Yeah.
Well, they're streaming across the map at this point.
The wall-off should be complete by then. Maybe the last supply depot might not be down if he's not on point, but there's actually only 1 marine in that bunker.
Yeah, he has 2 extra marines, and that will actually kill all of this. This can't stand against 3 marines if bunkers is repaired, but he has no SCVs down there.
Yeah, I don't think he's going to pull a repair, but that 1 roach... Oh, good, I was worried that 1 roach was going to go up. It is! No, it should wait for his friends! That gives him time to pull SCVs. Why is he doing that?
Oh, it's 4... yeah.
Oh, what? He runs away?
Why?
You can't do that. You've got to do some damage. You've invested a lot into an attack. You can't just go home.
Yeah, I mean, there were a couple of Hellions here, and they was able to hit all of the roaches at once.
If he microed the roaches a little bit, you probably could have picked off 1 or 2 Hellions.
Oh, yeah.
Oh my god, what?
No,
What?
what are you doing?
Yeah, Hellions don't do well against roaches. And they
No.
definitely don't do well against lings with speed.
I
Oh
think
my
that
God.
Bosher is thinking, well, he expanded right now, so...
Yeah. Okay, so now there is definitely a possibility for an attack. I mean, all those lings chasing that 1 Hellion is a massive overreaction. Those lings could probably break the front, but nah, Widow Mines. Zerg's
Deadliest
Nemesis.
weapon... Yeah, it's Zerg Nemesis.
God,
It's the only thing that is splash damage, actually, one-shots, is drones, probes, and Zerglin's Banelings.
And those Widow Mines, oh my god, what? That is bold. He's actually moving them out.
Well, he has... Bosher hasn't got any detection. He's making extra...
Oh, this is good. No, that 1 ling. He will have seen the Widow Mines though.
You should just put the Marines in front of the bunker that just snipe down any Zerglings coming in, and then just move in if they get too far in.
You know what, Forseti? I'm starting to get a premonition of the future. There's a Baneling
What?
nest almost finished for Bozia, but there are 4 Widow Mines. I can see all those lings becoming Banelings, running forward and all getting one-shotted by a Widow Mine.
That
See
would
it
be
happening.
so... Yeah, there's so many Widow Mines now, and he's not producing anymore though.
Yeah.
So-
If he goes now, he won't have Baneling speed either, so it would be absolutely disastrous. However, he is getting an Overseer, so we will be able to see them Widow Mines, but still.
Now
I'd
he's
be-
going for infestation
What?
pits, and Bosher is...
What's the infestation pit for?
He's gonna go Swarmhost, isn't he? I'm pretty sure he is.
Against Terran? It's a... I mean, unless he wants, like...
You
the
know,
Earth-
Swarmhost actually works against Bio as well. I had this Zerg player on ladder that defeated me pretty well. I was able to destroy a lot of stuff around the map, but he was so defensive on his location I could never break the location where his Swarmhosts were at, because he had a ton of infestors
Yeah.
as well, so even though I attacked to Battle Cruiser and Banshee, they were just getting fungal down.
I'm not sure what to think of this. I don't know what this is. If this was Swarmhost, I suppose it could be. He is getting Zerg missile attacks and ground carapace. I don't know. It just seems like a weird choice right now. I would have thought I mean, what was the Baneling Nest for? He's not used it. I know it's standard to get a Baneling Nest against Terran, but
Yeah.
it really looked like he wanted to do some kind of bust, and he just didn't do that.
Well, Fwifo at least killed off a couple of Zerglings, so the bust is not going to be effective from this
And
point on.
meanwhile, we have a drop in the third base of Boja. One medevac has sneaked in there,
Yeah,
and a
with
mine.
Widowmine.
That's going to be annoying. Meanwhile, it looks like Boja might be positioning to push the front.
I hate the fact that Widowmines hit eggs because they can't one-shot them. Such a waste.
Now, we do have an awful lot of roaches in production. Roaches is not the right unit to be making
There
right
the
now.
low enduring locusts come in, so...
Oh wow, he actually is.
And,
And a Nidus network. Oh my god.
well, a Swarmhouse is the best thing you can do against a turbulent Terran. Oh!
Oh. No, don't sit your roaches there. You don't want them to absorb shots for no reason. Okay, so... Oh my god, he better remember those Widow Mines are there.
That Widowmine says 0 kills. The other one says 18. For some reason.
Kill Stealer.
Yeah.
Stealing Widow Mine.
The 18 Captain Widowmine there, that's the older brother being
Yeah.
like, oh, screw you little brother, I'm just gonna
Oh.
kill Stealer once again.
So, this game is weird. I'm still amazed he's going for Swarm Hosts in this. But Terran is actually adding on 2 CCs right now, so he's looking to double expand.
He's getting an
I-
armory as well.
It's hard to analyze this. It's so weird. Just the time Zerg's made units in this, and the way this is going. It's very weird.
I like that Fwifo is getting 2 extra. Oh, there's a Nidus network, or Nidus worm actually.
There is, and the Swarm Host will come out of here and put a lot of pressure on this national now. The Widow Mines, there are a lot of them. They'll be able to deal with some of the Locusts, but after they've been triggered,
Well,
That's gonna
actually,
block-
they're not pretty good against Locust because Locust has so much health that they just kill one and that's it, basically.
I don't like this how he reveals his tech too early. Again, he should have waited
Yeah.
for the rest of the Swarm
Oh
Host.
look, I have Swarmhouse. I have only 3. Yeah, he could just drop on this and kill this.
Oh my
really.
god, he is, isn't he? That would be the right thing to do, and it's what he's going to do. Does he have another scan ready, though? He has to have a scan.
Well, he has a lot of scans
Oh,
ready.
yeah.
Well, aren't you gonna? No.
Oh, what? No. Okay, base trade then. Again.
Well, if you base trade against someone doing the Swarmhouse, then you're gonna win.
Yeah, I mean, they're so immobile. Oh my god, look at that. The Nidus going down in his own base for defense.
Yeah, and these Locusts are just trying to get this supply depot. No, the bunkers are not actually getting anything.
Yep. Oh, the Nidus is just about killed.
Oh,
so the
no.
Spurs can't get back.
Don't burrow all your Widow mines at the same place. You're gonna hit yourself. Okay. Right.
Oh, the bunker did actually
Baneling's
get
coming
broke.
in on top of the Swarmhouse.
You know what must have happened there? I think the SCVs must have fully repaired the bunker because it was being repaired so much, and then they must have stopped repairing it when it got fully
yeah.
repaired and it went down. So,
Yep.
slight miss micro there.
You know what? I think the Banelings there, if they were burrowed between with Swarmhouse, would be so nice to have them there
Oh,
when if drop comes up.
Now, Butcher is expanding over there while the rest of his base has been attacked, but this Terran army, it's starting to get a bit smaller.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that Widow Mine friendly fire was huge.
Yeah, he hit himself with Widowmines a lot. And Fwifo is not doing the right thing here. He
Yeah.
seems like he lost a lot to those Banelings. But now there's nothing protecting those Swarmhouse, so he can easily just drop on top of that and kill it off.
Yeah, but he might lose his natural if he's not careful. He is going to have to lift it probably as the Locusts keep coming in. Oh,
This is-
GG.
Ah,
I'm surprised he did that. I think Swarm Hosts just got that effect on people that makes people
yeah, you think you're actually behind and
this again. I know I always think that when I see Swarm Host, though my new reaction is get
Yeah.
Colossus with range.
I mean,
get
Swarmhouse
Colossus
is a stupid unit. Any unit that creates 3 units, like Broodlords and Swarmhouse, is stupid unit.
It
Because it
reminds
screws with the AI, and I don't really like that.
it reminds me actually of a game. I don't know if you would have played it. It was called Dawn of War. It was based around
Oh
Warhammer.
yeah, I play that. You don't
Oh.
have to build any buildings at all. You just have to put on those strategic locations for resources, and then you automatically
that's-
get resources.
That's the main thing. But when they added what was it, necromancers, something, they were like living dead, whatever they were. Basically, they started with units that were free, they didn't cost anything, and they were more powerful than Space Marines.
Oh,
It was like it just completely broke the game. It's like, balance. The hell were you
Exactly.
thinking when you do that?
I used to
Ugh.
play Eldar because I really like the
Me
Avatar there.
too. That's
Avatar
why I
is
play
so
Protoss
awesome.
now. I play Protoss now because the Eldar warp webway assembly
Yeah,
is so
but,
like warp gates for Protoss. I was like, oh well, I'll do that.
But the Protoss doesn't have Avatar. Avatar is the most
True.
awesome unit in the entire game of. I like the fact that every race in Dawn of War has this super unit.
Oh yeah,
Like the orcs have this huge, huge elephant thing.
yeah. I'm trying to remember that. It's so long since I've played on it. I can't
Yeah,
remember
me
the names
too.
of everything.
What did
Yeah,
Space
It's
Marines
a
have?
fun game. Space Marines they had the Chaos Land Raider tank,
Oh yeah, that's
and this
probably one.
Force Commander could call down an orbital
Oh, they had
strike.
Dreadnought, didn't they? Dreadnought, I think.
Oh, they had Dreadnoughts.
Yeah, that's a pretty cool unit as well.
Okay. So anyway,
Yeah.
away from Dawn of War, it's an older game now, though. It's still a lot of fun.
I want to play it again. I think I'm gonna see if I can dig it up and play it again.
I did dig it out a few months back, but when I played it, it felt so slow, and everything felt small compared to StarCraft.
I mean, StarCraft is really fast-paced.
Oh yeah.
Anyways, in the bottom right corner we have the red Zerg Butcher.
And in the top left, currently down by one game after GGing against the Swarm hosts, which are very demoralizing, we have
Yeah.
our Green Terran, Fuifo.
Yeah, as you just said, Swarm hosts may have that effect on people, like they feel they're behind. But if the opponent has that many Swarm hosts, it means he doesn't have much else.
Oh yes, definitely.
Especially when they're that early.
But I really do think the counter to them is to just try and hold off the locusts wherever they're attacking and just counter attack everywhere. Just if you
Oh,
can,
yeah.
your whole army, just even 4 space trades, it can work very well. You just don't
Especially
want
what a
to
Terran
engage
should
the
do if
target.
the opponent has 3 bases, makes 3 groups of medivacs and just drop everywhere. And you're going to do a lot more damage than the Swarmos can do, even if the Swarmos are not defended.
Okay, so we do have the 15 hatch again from Boja. Okay, so going for that macro play. Or is he going to add on the Roach Warren and try again? Now that didn't work out for him too well, and he kept making roaches at weird times. It didn't really make too much sense. But
Well-
we'll have to see what he does.
Yeah. Well, Bosher is up 1-0 and he has been winning. He won 2-0 in the round of 8 and then he won 1-0 in the semifinals when the other Zerg forfeited. So we might see another 2-0 here. Where Bosher hasn't dropped a map so far.
Indeed. Indeed. Now this is interesting. Instead of a CC from FIFO, we have a second barracks.
Well, this doesn't. It may not mean anything, really.
No. Maybe he's just wanting to play it
At least
safe.
I remember when I was gold. It's not really too that long ago, really. That's why I remember it. I don't really. I didn't. I had some builds that I took from pro people, but I didn't really understand the meaning about the build order. I didn't understand why I built the structures when I did.
Okay, this is
So-
starting to scare me. That is 3 racks.
Okay, yeah. That's he definitely understands what that means. That's like 4 gates.
Is he going to 4 axis? Is he going to add on a 4th, do you think? I don't think I've seen a 4 ax since.
If you do
God.
it efficiently and you never ever skip production, then you're not gonna be able to produce more than 3 racks. If you have 2 tech labs, no, 2 reactors and 1 tech lab. Or
Oh,
the
the
other
good-
way around, you can have 2 tech labs as well, but Usually, two reactors are better because Marines are more DPS heavy.
Yeah, well, the drone doesn't get in, so it doesn't see any of these extra racks coming down, and there are no overlords currently scouting there.
Yeah, but Fufu is doing the same thing here that he did earlier. Was that he forgets making the early the reactor, which he kind of needs to do. The earlier you get your reactor, the quicker you can pump out units later.
Yeah. And he is going for that combat shield, one sat quite early on. I wonder if... Will this push work? I suppose Zerg
Yeah.
was the one pushing last game, but this time
When you
Frifo-
don't have medivacs, you should go for combat shield first if you're marine heavy, because it's such a better upgrade for the marines. Having 10 plus extra health.
Oh god, I've just noticed. Boja only just started his gas. That means Ling speed can't actually be done until 9 minutes.
No, he's making a couple links now. He saw the attack coming,
Yeah.
making 3 spine crawlers as well.
Oh yeah. 3
They might-
spines, that'll help out.
Yeah,
quite a
I
bit.
think he will easily kill this before. But still, he could have had a lot more units at this point, having
What?
had the reactor on.
What did he scout that attack with?
See there? I don't know.
Oh god, yes, it's just way too many Lings.
No,
We've got to
not
have-
really. This is fine. If he just doesn't get cornered, which he does right now. That's good.
And all these units going down. Boja, meanwhile, on to base. And I don't know where Frifo goes from this position. He's got no tech, he's got no expansion, and his attack's just been crushed.
Yeah. I mean, with slow links, you can just stutter step and they will slowly die to like... you just need like 5 marines and 1 marauder and then you kill them pretty quickly. But he cornered himself in there, so...
Yeah. I think Boja's actually made a mistake here. He's still not researching Ling speed. I think he's forgotten it.
He's making lair though, so maybe he's going directly for infestation pits.
I suppose. Oh, he's actually added on all 4 gas, so
Yeah, that might be a Mutalisk then.
yes, it could very well be Mutalisk. I think that's what it is. I think he's probably going. He'll add on a Baneling Nest because well, you just do. That is the Zerg thing to do. But I'm pretty sure he's going to go for that Mutalisk.
But still, if you're going for... Yeah, he has the metabolic boost now researching. Because you kind of want that circling boost if you're going for Mutalisks. Mutalisks alone aren't enough against Terran.
No.
Just Terran can win with Marines.
Yeah. You really do want the Lingbane meter composition. It really is one of the strongest things you can do. It's
Oh,
just
yeah.
so versatile. It can deal with so many different things. It does like actually more drones coming out. He's not actually got workers on all his gas. Well, as I said, yeah, he's done it now. Done. Typical.
That's getting 2 extra gas from his new expansion, so he might be just in macro hatch. He's just gonna pump out Mutalisks, I feel. Now the Spire is coming, yeah.
There it is. We called it, bro. We called it.
We called it, bro. Bro. But then
Bro.
he's quite open. He has nothing here, and he's just saving up money for the Mutalisks.
Yeah. And actually, that's quite dangerous because he doesn't have a Ling sitting in front of the Terran base, so he's not going to spot the Terran army move out if it decides to. So that's quite bad. Really, you want to know the instant that army leaves the base so you can
Yeah.
start making units to prepare for it.
I thought we're sending out SCV to scout on beforehand, because if he pushes out now, he has enough marauders to break this front of spine crawlers. Now 2 links are going into the field to see what's up.
Yeah, that's very good. That's what he needs to do. He needs to make sure that Terran army's still at home. It's not trying to push out or do anything funny while
Yeah.
he goes for his Mutalisk tech. Oh, he is going to see that medevac.
Yeah, but he's gonna see it multiple times because there are a lot of overlords blocking
Indeed.
behind.
And there's Lings coming out, there's
Oh.
spines, there's spores, everything.
Now the spine crawlers are moving out. I'm not quite sure if that's a good idea or not. Oh, lots of spores, yeah. Yeah,
And actually, wow, he's brought 2
if we
queens
just
back.
need to not engage this, and that's already a lot of minerals lost.
Oh, yeah. Oh, he doesn't want to drop here. And
Yeah.
no, he backs away, seeing 4 queens. Pulling them away from inject duty, so that will slow.
Oh, this
amount
one
of
we
lava
can
available.
actually do some damage if he gets
Oh,
the
yeah.
proper position in the mineral line.
He is going to have to pick up fairly quickly though, as he cannot fight that many lings. And he does, so a little bit of damage done, and then he just runs away at the next mineral line. This is quite nice.
You can just jump back and forth in this.
Oh yeah, you can.
A couple of queens waiting for him though, so...
Yeah, I think he should just run away at this point. He doesn't really have enough to drop anymore.
At least he's seen what's up. I think maybe he saw the spire, did he?
He might
No,
have.
he didn't see the spire.
Oh
There's
no.
other mutualists on the field, but he already has marines and mines. And now Medivacs coming in the field as well, so...
Still, he really... A turret in each mineral line would help him out a lot here, but he doesn't know about them yet.
Yeah. Bosher is making just pure ling and using the gas on mutas. I don't
Yeah.
think he's gonna afford too many...
Oh no, Fuifo moving out at one of the worst possible times he could.
No, this is fine for him. He will be able to take this down, I feel.
But
Because
the
there are just
mutalisks,
two bandlings. The
the
mutalists.
mutalisks are just going to go into the natural and
Oh,
then the
yeah.
main. Oh wow.
But if you've seen what your opponent has, like if he has this mutas, and you see there's no way you can stop him or chase him
Yeah.
down or something like that, then just go and kill your opponent, because the mutas will have to retreat if he's gonna survive. What?
GG. He was gonna. Well, Zerg was on 3 base, and he
Bullshit,
was gonna
he-
lose his natural.
Bosher, he has an effect on people, like he makes a think that they have lost the game while
Yeah.
they're still in the game. This happened with the semifinals as well. He even forfeited a game against him.
Look, with Stim, he probably had enough marines there actually to go under the Mutalisk to save that base. I'm surprised he didn't. Wow, that was weird. Lots of preemptive GGing today. So, congratulations to Boja. You are today's winner. Awesome. I'm surprised. He made those last 2 games look kind of easy. Like his opponent was just demoralized.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, Swarm Host, nah, screw this. Oh, Mutalisk, you kidding me?
Oh, he has won some free coaching from Tsungosu. He is currently online, yeah, so that's fine.
Yes, and I'm going to have to organise something for the winners yesterday. It was going to be today, but of course, they have to conflict with this timing-wise.
Ah, yeah.
Ah.
That's fine. Thank you for casting with me today, FoxGod. It was an enjoyment.
Indeed, it was some unusual games today, but it's been quite fun.
Yeah,
And thank you everyone for watching as well. It's really cool.
yeah. It's really touching my heart, or something. Yeah, you can say that, can't you?
Yes, you can say that.
It's touching my heart, like, directly. It sounds so physical, it's not really
Yeah.
correct.
We need like a sound thing, like queued up, like where the crowd just goes, "Aww."
Yeah.
We need like that in the back.
Oh.
While you choke to death.
Well, I am choking to death. It's just a heartbreak. Nothing but a heartbreak. I'm trying to sing Tina Turner, but my voice is not dark enough. Now,
Yeah.
okay. Well, that's it, I suppose. We're gonna have a Platinum League tomorrow at the same time, 22:00 CEST. And it's gonna be me and Karma casting, and hopefully some Platinum players. We haven't actually had any signs yet, but usually they come up the last hour, so that's how it works. So thank you guys for watching, and hope to see you for more weekly leaks.
Yep. See you next time, guys.
Bye bye.